Welcome, curious minds, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a really interesting look at a specific message. It's from MUFAREH, the CEO of ONPASSIVE, and it's directed straight to their affiliates.
Right, ONPASSIVE, that global AI tech company we've discussed.
Exactly. And this message, well, it seems to be setting the stage for something big. Lots of anticipation in that community, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. These kinds of direct communications from a leader, they're always significant moments. It's where, they reinforce the vision, show gratitude.
And maybe drop some hints.
Precisely. Drop hints about what's coming next. And it's not just what's said, but understanding the sentiment, the specific language that gives you the real insight.
Okay, so let's get into it. The message starts with a big, bold thank you.
Pretty standard opening, usually.
Yeah, but he gets specific. He mentions their patience, positivity, and unwavering presence. He actually calls them the heartbeat of this community.
That's strong language. Heartbeat.
Right. And it says this presence is why the community hasn't just, survived, but actually grown stronger. What's the thinking behind crediting them so directly?
Well, it's incredibly powerful, isn't it? It's more than just a thank you. It validates their commitment.
Yeah.
It basically says, you did this.
Cements that sense of ownership, maybe.
Exactly. It fosters this idea of collective engagement, which is, vital for keeping these large communities motivated, especially when things are developing. They're positioned as active partners.
Okay, that makes sense. Then he talks about the current platform. It's still the place for updates, insights, and information.
The trusted space.
You're right. Especially while they handle, and this is his phrase, remaining international matters. Sounds like maybe regulatory stuff or market rollouts.
Could be. Fairly standard for any global operation, really. Getting all the ducks in a row internationally takes time.
But then, here's where it gets really interesting. He says, the next chapter of our big, bold, beautiful dream will not be revealed here.
Right, that's the pivot.
Why? Why announce the future, but say you'll announce it somewhere else?
That's the key strategic question, isn't it? It suggests the next step is a fundamental shift. It requires, as he says, something new, something different.
A unique space designed specifically for what's coming.
Exactly. It's a deliberate separation. It builds suspense, sure, but maybe it's also about creating a fresh start away from whatever the current platform represents, signaling a major evolution.
And the buildup is intense. The promise is, when the moment arrives, you'll be the very first to know.
Classic anticipation building.
Yeah, stay tuned, he says, because what we have in store isn't just good, it's magnificent. That's a big word. Magnificent.
It is. Very intentional word choice.
And he doubles down with surprises you'll not only appreciate, but absolutely love. What's the psychology here? Using such strong, promising language.
It's all about managing expectations and generating excitement. Using words like magnificent, surprises, love. It creates this powerful sense of future reward for their loyalty.
Keeps the community engaged and looking forward.
Absolutely. But it's also, a high wire act. When you promise magnificent, you really have to deliver something that feels that way.
Right. The reveal needs to live up to the hype.
Otherwise, you risk disappointment, even disillusionment. So it's high reward, but definitely high risk. It demands that the execution, when it comes, is spot on.
The message wraps up by bringing it back to the community, the shared journey. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Together, we're not just moving forward. We're preparing to step into something magnificent. Again, that word.
And that reinforces the whole point, doesn't it? It frames the community not as an audience waiting for a show, but as fellow travelers, active participants heading towards this grand destination together.
Maintains that unity, that forward push.
Exactly. Keeps everyone pulling in the same direction right up until the next step is revealed.
So for you listening, what's the takeaway here? It really paints a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A community that feels valued, standing right on the edge of, something supposedly magnificent.
It certainly does. And it leaves us with a really interesting question to ponder, I think.
Okay.
When a leader makes such a bold declaration, something magnificent is coming and promises a whole new space for it. How should we as observers prepare ourselves to actually understand and evaluate whatever comes next?
You mean beyond just waiting for the announcement?
Right. It's about thinking critically about the narrative that's being constructed now before the reveal and what that narrative tells us about the nature of this magnificent future they're promising. What should we be looking for when it finally lands?